Okay, time for a new video, and whether you are somebody new to my channel or you are returning to my channel to watch this video, it is greatly appreciated. And as always, I'm filming this video in one go, so if I stumble over my words moving forwards, apologies about that. And also, if the quality of this video is fairly poor as well, if there's any lag, anything like that at all, sadly it cannot be helped, and hopefully it is not too much of an issue for you. This is yet another Eurovision 2023 related video here on my channel, and today I am going to be watching a video that has just been uploaded to the official Eurovision Song Contest YouTube channel, and it is snippets of the second rehearsals for some of the second semi-finalists of this year's upcoming edition of the ESC, which kicks off next week in Liverpool in the UK on behalf of current champions Ukraine. As always, you're very welcome to let me know your thoughts on anything I discuss in today's video by leaving a comment, and as always there are links in the description to my other social media pages, check them out if you so wish. Today in Liverpool, as I just said, some of the second semi-finalists had their second rehearsals, which now means we are able to see a little bit of the as TV performance, if you see what I mean. We've also had the automatic finalists rehearse for the first time, and I've gone through the photo albums on the Eurovision website, and I'm very impressed by what I'm seeing. But first, I am going to check out this video. One thing I will say, and I know I've said this in previous videos too, is that I am really trying to take a step back from the whole social media side of things. And whereas in the past I would watch tons of videos and scroll through, loads and loads of comments, I'm just not doing that anymore because I just can't be bothered. And yesterday, as soon as that rehearsal video was uploaded to the YouTube channel, so much negativity on social media. That's all I saw. People finding fault with everything, blaming the BBC, criticising the camera angles, criticising the way the stage looked. I thought, is there much positivity here at all? And in the end I just thought, enough of this, I'm just going to stay well clear. So although this video has been online for a little while, I have absolutely no idea what the general consensus is about these rehearsal clips, which is fine by me. However, you are welcome to let me know what you think in the comments section. What a ramble, ladies and gentlemen. Shall we get straight into it? So, yes, Denmark, Romania, Armenia, Estonia and Belgium all rehearsed for a second time today. Let's give this video a watch. What I'm watching won't be in the bottom corner of the video you're watching, but that's the way it usually is. Here we go. It's just over 3 minutes long. Clara Amfo. There she is. I'm surprised they just didn't wait until tomorrow, to be honest. Here we go then. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, a week today, a week from right now, the second semi-final will have just started. Denmark. His outfit has changed, and somebody in the comments section of one of my previous videos said that this was going to happen. He still looks quite smart though. Light pink, covered in jewels. It's amazing actually, because at DMGP this felt very bubblegum pop, teeny bopper sort of stuff. That outfit change has made the whole thing, in my opinion, feel a bit more mature. Still not sure about his vocals though. He's got that rotating wall structure. Imagery from the music video. The stage is very bare. A couple of dancers would have been nice maybe. It's not bad. And I like the song. Has he done himself any favours with that clip? I don't know. I mean, if all the TikTokers out there who follow him on that social media platform, if they get out there and vote for him, and there is a rest of the world vote, remember, that could be a few points going his way, absolutely. Not much more to say. Armenia next. It's quite seductive, the way she's looking at the camera. Of course, she's on this slanted platform. Juries will love this. Yeah, I imagine online people are enthralled by this. Interesting that they've used that clip. And it's very interesting how some countries have gone about this, because In some instances, we're getting a part of the song that's early on. So they're sort of holding back on something special later on in the performance. A bit like Finland. And then, for Israel, for example, we had the big dance break at the end. And I saw a few comments online before I clicked off them, where people were saying, well, they've just sort of spoilt the surprise a little bit because they've shown us that big explosive finale. So it's interesting how some countries are going about this. As for Romania, he's not all in yellow now, Theodor Ondrei, he's in all pink. The background imagery, I really don't like it that much. Again, very bare. I mean, he's going for it, but the whole thing looks a bit awkward. Now, I know apparently the delegation, well, not really the delegation, but I believe the broadcaster in Romania, how much truth there is to this, I don't know, but apparently they're not really backing him at all. They're not really totally on board with this, for whatever reason, which is a real shame. Might well explain why this looks awkward, like I said a minute ago. I mean, I would be absolutely falling on the floor if this qualified. Absolutely falling on the floor if it qualified. Yeah, no, I don't think that's done him any favours. I like him, and I think his voice is pretty good. It's got that rock grit to it, if you see what I mean, but that was not doing him any favours. Next up is Estonia. I like her outfit. We know she can sing. Ooh. I like this walking to the camera. Camera in shot, man! And now she's walking to the camera on the other side. Okay, Estonia there. I think people are not sleeping on this song. I think they just prefer anything else. It is so obvious to me that if the juries were involved in this second semi-final, Estonia would be going through. Coupled with the public support, however big or little that was to be, the jury's love would be enough to see Alika through next Thursday, if the juries were there. But they're not there, so this song's in a bit of bother. But really, there's not much to fault here. It's very pretty. I like the imagery, I like her dress, I like her voice. It's one of my favourites of the year. Fingers crossed. Get that camera out of the way, though. Belgium next. I mean, this is elevated camp. Big hat, baggy trousers. Well, baggy shorts. We know he can really sing. There he is, hitting the big note. I'd like to see a little bit more energy. The dance is doing a lot of work, but there's not too much else for me to really grip onto. But still, that looks solid. And he is probably going through fairly comfortably next Thursday. Absolutely. If he was in semi-final 1, probably not. I'm just looking at my corkboard, by the way. If he was in semi-final 1, he probably wouldn't be going through. But he's in semi-2, which is the stinkier semi-final, in my opinion. And, yeah, he's definitely a bit of a dark horse, so keep an eye out for him next Thursday. Anyway, out of those snippets, ladies and gentlemen, it's very dark, I do apologise. Out of those snippets, I'm not really enthralled with any of them, to be completely honest with you. Denmark was fine. Romania was not really impressing me at all. Armenia, that was pretty good, but I would have liked to have seen a different clip. Estonia, nice. Belgium, not bad. Dare I look at some of the comments? Armenia. Estonia. Oh, that's good. Estonia is so underrated. Quite a few positive comments for Estonia. I love it. All well and good, but make sure you vote for her then. Anyway, the automatic finalists. I'm looking at the photo albums now, or the galleries as they're called online. Germany, Lord of the Lost, Blood and Glitter. Very similar to the national final we had, but there's definitely some changes here. The scaffolding's a little bit different. This sort of scaffold structure where the drummer is and everything. We've got pyro, smoke, lots of red lighting. The outfits are the same. The energy will be there, I'm sure. Flames everywhere. Oh, yes. This is looking pretty good. And based on the photos alone, I'm not sure that should really be anywhere near at the bottom of the scoreboard next Saturday night. As for Italy, the photos don't really tell us much. He's in a silver vest, black trousers, smoke everywhere. The juries we know are probably going to go big for this. Looks very beautiful. Little lights twinkling across the arena. Yes. Can't really say much though, because the photos aren't giving away a great deal. As for Ukraine, like with Germany, it's the national final performance but taken up a notch. Very science fiction, the way this appears. One of the members of the group is in this large silver coat. The other chap, who's front and centre, is wearing a black outfit, which has this huge sort of tin foil sun over it. That's what it looks like anyway. And a sort of robotic arm. We've got the 4 squares behind them as well. Blue and yellow imagery. Yes, it looks very powerful. The song does nothing for me, but it's bound to do quite well next weekend. As for Spain, it is the Benidorm Fest performance all over again. Pretty much. Same movements, I'm sure the same energy. RTVE, the Spanish broadcaster, they released a 40-second clip of this earlier on, which I did see. Vocals are impeccable. We've got the long curtains. Very dramatic. Absolutely wonderful. Her outfit is slightly different. The red top that she had on before, it's darker and it looks as though it's been in the microwave for 20 minutes because it has sort of melted a bit. But she still looks great, and we do not need to worry about anything here. It's going to be such a tight performance. As for France, people are absolutely adoring this, and I have to say I'm totally on board with it as well. Lazara looks like $1,000,000. She's in this black dress with this black hat, very sparkly. She's got this diva quality about her, but she absolutely sells the hell out of it. You've got lights shining on this plinth, the French flag on the backdrop, a falling rain pyrotechnic. It is ultra dramatic, ultra classy, and I mean the juries, oh yeah, they're going to love it, absolutely. And then as for the UK, we've got a sort of pop art retro look. Mae Muller is on top of this long platform. She's got dancers with her in pink outfits. Now, I've seen a bit of the choreography because on Mae Muller's YouTube channel, she teased it weeks ago, and it is very slick stuff. Mae herself is wearing a black outfit. Choreography will play a big part here, but visually it's very, very strong. There is pyro as well, which I imagine is in the final third. Is it pink outfits or red? Pinkish red, yes indeed. Yellow lighting at certain points as well. I'm repeating myself, but it looks really, really nice. And if she nails the vocals, I know some people have been very critical of her vocals, but I've seen videos of her singing sort of acoustically, and she's absolutely sublime. I've not really got any concerns, but if she nails the vocals in the second rehearsal clip that we'll see very soon, then certainly the UK will be staying well clear of the bottom half next Saturday night. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. What a bit of a messy video from me once again. But let me know your thoughts on today's rehearsals, the clips on YouTube, and indeed the photographs on the Eurovision website too. Are you excited for one particular country more so than a few days ago? Are you disappointed by another country? Whatever it is, I'm very happy to hear from you. Anyway, before I end this video, I just want to say, regarding next Saturday, a few more things are now sorted between me and my friend. A parking space, that was one of the big things. That's now sorted, and we're going to be right in the heart of the city. I really can't wait. I'm very, very excited. Not so much necessarily for the whole atmosphere or the performances before the final gets underway in the Eurovision Village, but just to be in the place where it happens. you know? I'm very excited to just see Liverpool embrace the contest, the sense of excitement in the air, and it's very exciting as well to be with such a great friend of mine who's not a huge Eurovision fan. For them to experience it with me, that's probably going to be one of the most rewarding things about the whole experience. I'll be talking more about it next week, and of course there will be more videos from me in the near future. Until next time, apologies if there was any lag, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye for now. In just over a week's time, we're going to be getting the grand final running order. Unbelievable! Bye for now.